Good day, one and all. My name is Kathy, and I'd like to welcome you to this episode of the Scrap and Crafty Gardener. Today's episode is dealing with episode number 211 of Craft Roulette, where we had a card challenge that we have to come up with a design based on parameters that they spin on the wheel. If you haven't seen that show, I will have a link below to the episode 211. But it's great fun. It gives you challenges. You have to stretch your card making or other paper crafting abilities. And sometimes the parameters that you have to follow are very tough. And then other times, they're not so bad. Now, today's episode, I'm going to be making a card based on that. And we had to make a project that included good tidings, the colors, what you think of when you think of summer, and an element. There has to be some mechanics or mechanical, and a random something has to be tied closed. And you can stretch your imagination to make things. And today I'm going to be making a pop-up card with the colors Wild Dandelion, Passionate Pink, Lucky Clover. When I think of summer, I think of kids and bright colors, because all the clothes are bright. The sky is blue and the sun is bright yellow, and we've got some grass in there. So let's get started. I'm making my usual 5x7 card, and today I have chosen to do it a little differently than I normally do. This is my usual 5x7 card, and I'm going to be making it horizontal today. So this paper measures 10 inches by 7 inches. I scored it at the 5-inch mark, folded it over, and creased it with my bone folder. And then I picked this bright yellow that kind of goes with my color theme. This measures 4 1/4 by 7 inches, and I'm going to center that here. Then I have a piece of white. This is a very thin cardstock. It may be 65 pounds, or it's a heavy paper, one or the other. It was just a scrap. This measures 3 1/2 inches by 7 inches, and that's gonna get folded over there. So let's start with that, because that is the easiest part of this project. I'm also using this sticker. Oh gosh, I've had this for so long. I got it when I was doing scrapbooking, and all of these just peel off. And I'm going to use several of the elements from this today. And I'm going to be using this strip of this birthday cake. And I kind of want to, birthday cake. It's singing the words happy birthday, and it has the candles. And I just kind of want to get it centered on my white piece of paper. And of course I didn't get it perfectly straight. So I'm just going to trim it down to make it look straight. All right. All right. Get out my trusty scissors. And we're just going to, this end's a little longer, so I'm just trimming off a hair here. And this end's a little longer down here. There. Now it looks straight. So I'm going to cut off these ends of the sticker. And I don't think there's anything on there that I would use again, so that can go in my bin. And then this end. And nothing on there that I would use either. So let's just put those away. And this is the only thing that's going to be on the front of this card. So let's get this going. The action is on the inside of the card. But this happy birthday helps meet the element of good tidings. And I want to center that down. Always get glue on the front. There. I may put a few glittery rhinestone pieces on here when I'm done, but right now this is all that's going to be on the front. Okay, Now for the inside, that's where I'm going to use the pop-up aspect. And I'm going to use this sticker that I need to put on some white paper. But let's do that now. I'll just get out a scrap of white. Put this sticker on it. And then I'm just going to cut around this so that there's no white showing. This is simply to make this sturdier, and so that I can use it as one of the aspects of the pop-up card. Okay. Now this can go back in the scrap paper bin, and these other pieces go away. So that'll just sit there. Now for the inside of the card, I have chosen this. It's a pale green with polka dots, and it kind of matches the green of this sticker. This piece measures 6 inches by 9 inches. And for the pop-up, I'm using a Stampendous Build a Pop-Up die set. And I noted there's 4 dies here, and I'm tearing my sets apart. They had some oval and rectangular sentiment strips that really didn't have anything to do with the pop-up aspect, and I would use them more when I'm making sentiment strips, so I made a note that those are filed separately. And then in their folder, they get marked that what set they came from. Now I kind of want to get this halfway, so if I measure, let's see. I'm just going to make a slight crease, just a slight crease, because this die needs to be right on the crease, and I'm not going to use this top portion, so I may, if it cuts out nice, I just may use it. So I'll get out my Anaglyphin Empress, and I have my longer plates today. I just want to get that nice and straight, fairly even, and then we're going to run that through. But I also want to do an edge, and they have these decorative edges. And I'm going to, let's see, if I move this up, then I can place this at the 7-inch mark. It just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to make a decorative edge on this card. And I'll need to run that portion through a second time. Okay. So I can take off this die. That one, these had glue on the back. So I just want to get this. All right, so we will turn my paper this way. I think, yeah, that will go through the machine. And kind of get that lined up somewhat evenly here. Run this through. Now this is the first time I'm using this pop-up die since I got it several years ago. And I didn't quite get that placed just so I'm going to just trim. There we go. So we will be learning this together. I did cheat a little, and I watched a video from Stampendous, which that company's not around any longer, but their videos are still up. And I watched a video on how to do this card. They used a bouquet of flowers. And And I'm just using, I'm going to use balloons. That's the wrong. Okay, there's that folder. When I get my organizing system totally done, I'm going to go through and show you how to do it. I'm still waiting on a label maker, etc. Now, this has made a crease or a fold. Where did I put my bone folder? Here we go. Okay. Now this is gonna, you go through the back and you get that going this way. And then this comes, let's see, it's gotta come this way. I told you, this is, I haven't made this yet, so we're learning the process together. That's gotta fold, yet unfold. And these you go up and down, up and down. And it's made little score lines. I don't know if you can see on the video. Up and down. This one's got to go up here. I think that's the problem. There we go. Okay, and that's how it's going to be on the inside of the card. And this is why I wanted to do that edge, so that you'd have room to write your greeting or sentiment or whatever you want to put on here. Now this is I'm gonna glue this right to the front. So I'm gonna put my glue right on the front of here. And we'll get this piece down in okay. I think I should not have creased this at the fold, the center fold, like I did the card. So let's just get my reverse tweezers. And I'm going to hold that on there. These are for making memories. I didn't even realize I had them. I think my friend gave them to me. And that's going to slide up a little bit. There. And that's just going to dry. Now I'm using Divinity Designs. These are pierced balloon shakers, and there's 9 dies in that set. I have cut out my balloons already. I'm going to use just a heart balloon. I'm not making a shaker. So I have cut out 3 balloons, and I'm either going to trim that off the top, or I need to cut a 4th balloon. I haven't decided yet. So now I'm just going to get out some scrap paper, because I'm going to color these balloons. Actually, I'm not using, I'm using alcohol ink just for the stems of the balloon. I have my Spectrum Noir in the True Black, and I want my chisel tip here. And I'm just making the balloon strings. Okay, now I'm just going to use my little, one of the smaller waffle flower grip mats. Because I'm going to color the heart balloons with inks. I'll do one in Wild Dandelion. I want that nice and bright yellow. And then one in Lucky Clover. Yeah, I think I am going to cut off that top one, but we'll put them on there and see how it looks. Okay, and then one in Passionate Pink. Excuse my arm reach here. And I want to get this one dark pink. Okay. Now I'm just gonna, I have a white gel pen, This is a Gelly Roll 10 by Sakura. And I'm just going to make the little triangular balloon highlight. It's like an elongated triangle. So if you start at the top and make a line and then come down like a teardrop triangle, that gets the highlights. Now I'll see, okay, that should be dried on there. And that is, so that's good. Now the balloons, yeah, I'm going to get rid of the top one. So I am going to just cut this. Well, let me see. Yeah, I'm just going to take this and cut this right across the top. And I'm going to try and do that with my paper cutter. I don't want that top balloon. Or maybe I don't want that balloon. Okay, let's use the top balloon. Well, hold on. I got to see how it fits inside the card. So if I put a balloon up here, I don't want it to stick out. Okay, it won't. All right, so we're just going to fold this one down flat, and we'll glue that down because the other balloons in the strings will cover it. So I want a pink balloon over here, and I want to get that crease a little crisper. And I'm going to glue the balloon here, but first I'm going to put this string on. And I think the strings I'm going to end up cutting, because I don't need them to be that long. Let's see. Yeah, I only want like, we'll take that part off. And then that balloon is going to go here. And I'll hold that on for a moment to let it dry. Now, I think I want the green balloon at the top. So let's get the string on it. And I will cut that here. Oh, come on. This is not as easy as they made it look on the video, but that's okay. You know, I think I'm going to take a little piece of, oh, what am I looking for? Double-sided sticky tape. Put it across there. This will work better than glue, I think. And get that right on there. So I don't want this to stick out the top, and I think it's going to. So I need to move that down. Yep, let's move you down. All right, let's see. Cut your string off a little bit more then. And we'll put some, I'll just go up the strip at the back of this so that, right there. And then I'll put the sticky tape on here. Well, at least you know with my videos you're getting how this is actually going to work for you process. People that have made this card over and over and over are probably having a very easy time doing this. Not moi. This is my first time making this card. Hopefully it won't be my last. unless it gets too complicated. I'm just going to use double-sided sticky tape instead of glue on these pieces. I think it's going to work a lot better. And then the balloons won't be falling off. And that string I'll end up cutting. Okay, now we'll get the other one on. And we'll just put the double-sided sticky tape. In fact, I think I can use, where's my other string? Ah, here it is. We're just going to hide that up a little further. And I'm not peeling the backing off that. I'm just using that double-sided tape to hold it down. Okay. I see some white on the edge of that string that my pen did not color. All right, that's better. And I think I need to cut that string a little shorter. And let's get that on there. I think I do want to cut one more balloon. So let me get out that balloon die. All right, I'll cut one out of scrap paper here. That way it'll kind of cover up that middle piece. Okay, now I think for this balloon, I'm just going to take what's left on my, we'll do a pink, we'll do a yellow, and go down the middle with the green. So this is going to be a tricolor balloon. There, that helps tie all the colors together. And in addition, the balloon strings are tied to the balloon. So I've got that tie element in there. And this one, I am just going to put this one down flat. I don't know if that one even looks good. Maybe I don't need it after all. Now, it does look kind of weird, doesn't it? We're going to leave that out. And now we're going to put this together after I get rid of my sticky mat here. Clean this off with a little bit of water. And just wipe it off with a cloth. Get the covers back on this. Now this, you put the bottom down first. All right. I'll decide what to do with that center here in a minute. Now I might get a bow because a bow is tied. Now I want to get this in the center. And I'm going to fold up my card. And that balloon does stick out the top. Oh, no, it doesn't. Move that over a little bit. Oh, darn. Nothing ever goes easy when you're filming. At least for me. But that's okay. I hope I can get other crafters out there to realize you don't have to be perfect. Your end results are going to look great. You're the only one really putting pressure on yourself. So have fun, get out, play, no matter your level of ability. If you're just beginning, or if you've been at it a really long time and you still don't like your results, play. You will get better with time. And then there will be days when you still make everything look a mess. Okay, let me see. I'm going to get my little bows and see if I have anything. I don't know if I have a bow that will fit in there. I have a little embellishment box. It has a few bows. I've got these little, those kind of bows, and then these kind of bows. Oh, there's a pretty green one. Let's just see if any of those look good on here. A white bow. I think the white bow. Yeah, we're just going to put the white bow down. And I am going to use double-sided adhesive on the back of this. And I'm just going to kind of go across these pieces like that. I'll put these bows back in my box. Okay, now to get the paper cover off. And it's stuck to the bow nicely. There, now that bow looks tied together. And it does not come out the front of the card. All right, I've got a little bit of adhesive down here. I have a product, let me get it. Not everyone likes to use this product, but when I have worked so hard on a card and then I get a big hunk of adhesive on it, this will remove it. It's undo. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on the card. It will dry, but you put it on your card and then rub the adhesive off. Comes right off. Okay, so that will dry in just a moment. Now let's see if I want to add some sparkles to this. Let me get my rhinestones. I've got different color rhinestones here. I also have, oh, these would look nice. These are just flat. Yeah, let's put these in a strip across here. Okay. Maybe we'll do some green on this side, though that green isn't very pretty. I think I'll go with, we'll do the reverse on this side. I will use the bright pink in this corner and then do the yellow going down like on this side. There. Okay. Now, I'm not going to close this card yet, so I'm going to take a little bit of my glossy accents and go over the white on the balloon to make it look glossy. Okay, and then that will take a little while to dry. Let's go over the parameters of this challenge and see if I've met it all before I close up this video. All right, we've got good tidings. We have happy birthday here and happy birthday to you out here. So those are good tidings. Colors of summer, the pinks, the greens, the yellows. Mechanics, it's a pop-up card. That's mechanical. Random, tie closed. The balloons are tied with the strings. I used all of the colors to tie it together that were in here. Plus, we've got a bow on the balloon strings. I think we've met the parameters. So thank you for watching. I hope I've inspired you to get your stuff out and just play, have fun. You will make up mistakes. Live with it, go with it. Use it as a challenge, but have fun nonetheless. Thanks for watching. Realized I wasn't totally done. I took a couple of these cupcake stickers and stuck on each side of the balloon. Now I am done. Goodbye.